Hello and welcome to Hope Hub. Today I'm talking about identity wounds when words shape the heart. Always remember that your words have power to bring either life or death. Words are not just sounds, they are seeds. What is spoken repeatedly, especially in formative young age or painful moments, does not just pass through the ears, it settles into the heart. Over time, words become beliefs, and beliefs become identity. Identity shapes behavior and destiny. And how identity wounds form. Identity wounds are often rooted in repeated negative words spoken by parents or caregivers, teachers or authority figures, peers, spouses, partners, even our own inner voice. Examples of words like you are useless, you will never succeed, you are not wanted, you are too much, you are not enough, can be very detrimental. Many people, especially children, may not have the ability to reject these words. So instead, they absorb them as truth. They become the silent transformation within. At first, it may just seem like a comment, then it becomes a thought, then a belief, then changes the lens through which life is interpreted. So, for example, if you were told you will never succeed, one can end up saying, so why try? So they stop trying and they become stagnant and will not progress. And without realizing it, a person begins to live in agreement with a lie. So there are real like examples of such effects which will build people who become like the one who settles, someone who settles for less, someone who believes I'm not wanted, may stay in unhealthy relationships, accept less than they deserve, and a fear of being alone because deep down they feel this is the best they can get. So they limit themselves and settles for less. The second example is the self-saboteur, a person who believes I will fail anyway. They quit early, avoid opportunities and undermines their own progress, not because they lack ability but because they lack belief. Number 3, the invisible person, someone labeled too much or too loud, may shrink themselves, avoid speaking up, hide their personality, and suppress their gifts as well. They become small just to feel safe. And the fourth example, the overachiever, they were told they were not good enough. They strive constantly to prove they are worthy. They are always busy, always trying to achieve in an exaggerated way, yet they never satisfied. Success becomes the attempt to silence an internal voice. The truth of is that God redefines identity. 1 Peter chapter 2 verse 9 says, but you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession. So notice something powerful. God does not describe you based on your past or people's opinions or your failures. He defines you based on his choice, his calling upon your life, and his love. What God says about you is that you are chosen, you are wanted, you are royal, you carry value and authority, you are holy, you are set apart with purpose, you are God's possession, and you belong. This is not motivational language, but the truth that heals identity. The core problem is that identity wounds create false arguments and that were never authorized by God, and whatever you agree with, you empower. For your reflections, take time to go deeper. What words were spoken over you repeatedly growing up or during painful moments? Which of those words still affect how you see yourself today? In what areas of your life do you feel not enough or too much? What behaviors in your life are rooted in those beliefs. For your healing pathway, restoration of identity. Number one, identify the labels. You cannot heal what you do not confront. Write down every negative label like useless, rejected, failure, not enough, unwanted, etc. Be honest, even the ones you really admit. Number two, break agreement with lies. Say it intentionally. I break agreement with the lie that I am ... This is powerful because healing begins when you stop agreeing with falsehoods. Replace with God's truth. Don't just remove the lie, replace it with the truth. Examples like saying I'm created with purpose, I'm chosen by God, God has plans to prosper me, Jeremiah 29 verse 11, God's grace is sufficient for me, 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 9. Truth must be spoken repeatedly to build identity. Renew your mind, Romans 12 verse 2. Be transformed by renewing of your mind. Healing is not instant, it is a process of reprogramming. Speak truth daily, meditate on the positives, challenge the negative thoughts, live from your new identity, start acting in alignment with the truth, speak even when your voice shakes, pursue opportunities, set healthy boundaries. Your behavior must catch up with your healing. Surround yourself with life-giving voices. Healing accelerates in the right environment. People who affirm the truth, safe spaces, leaders who speak life, because what surrounds you will eventually shape you. Also practice journaling exercise. Take time to write out the lies and replace with the truth next to it, and reinforce the truth, saying things like I'm fearfully and wonderfully made, I'm chosen, I can do all things. And do not rush these exercises. This is where identity begins to shift, and continue to declare, reject every negative and speak it until you internalize it. Until we meet again, be richly blessed.